Hey, Parsa?
Yeah?
I had a good Thanksgiving, but how do I go from there?
Let's talk about it. Hi guys, I'm Parsa from Health Illusion.
And I'm Atmika from Health Illusion.
And we're so happy to be back. This is our Thanksgiving special.
Okay, so shall we get into it?
Yes, let's do so. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate. And
even if you don't, these tips are still really helpful to improving your thankfulness and gratitude.
So in this episode, we will be talking about thankfulness, how to be thankful and show appreciation to other people in your life and also yourself, and how to manifest for more things.
And how to be clear with your goals and understanding manifestation and thankfulness and gratitude.
Yes.
So what's the importance of feeling thankful and showing your appreciation to others in your life? I mean, what do you think?
Okay, so I think, we have some notes, but I want to say my own thoughts first. So I think being thankful is very important because it lets you be content with yourself and you just feel more content. And when you're thankful for what you have, you realize that you actually have a good life and it lets you be more happy and have a better relationship with yourself and others.
I completely agree. So feeling thankful makes you feel more satisfied and less anxious about everything else going on in your life. Focusing on the positives is crucial for overcoming the negatives.
And so showing appreciation makes not only you feel good, but also the receiver. So for example, if you're doing something for someone, you will feel good for sure for helping someone else out. I mean, I know I'll feel good. And then the other person will obviously also feel good.
Yeah, because they got appreciated and they really feel good about themselves.
It's just sweet and a kind act of kindness, a small act of kindness.
Yeah. And it can actually boost your mood and stay happy and help you stay happy for longer. So let's talk about how to show appreciation for others.
Yeah.
So I know a big thing is gift giving. I like giving people gifts because it makes them know that I can remember stuff about them and I know I can understand what they like, and that's just really fun for me.
I think it's also really cute. And me personally, I love gifts who have that have deeper meanings when you really listen to the person and you know what they want. So maybe something handmade or something that they really want. And for some examples of gifts you can give, I think for partners or friends, boo baskets, or not boo baskets, just baskets in general are really
love
cute.
making baskets. But for example, my friend's birthday is coming up really soon.
Oh, mine too.
So me and my friend, we're doing a joint gift and we're getting her a t-shirt of a band she really likes. So that's something meaningful.
That's really cute. Yeah. I remember last year, me and my friend did a joint gift like that, and we got my friend a Lululemon jacket because she really wanted it. And so it's just listening to those small things that person wants,
for sure.
You know?
And understanding what they like. So that can just really make them feel seen and also make you feel oh, I'm just a really good friend.
Right. I have this friend of 4 years. And so something I did for her birthday was I made a magazine using Canva.
That's so cute.
Right. And so then I ordered it and it came. It was a magazine. It was basically just photos of her and me. And it was a really cute thing.
Oh, I really, really love that actually.
Thank you.
So another thing is writing them notes and letters. So just saying oh, hey, how's your day been and stuff like that. Just writing stuff like that for them.
I actually really loved notes. I think little letters with birthday gifts are so
honestly
cute.
Yeah, I really like to read back my birthday
I keep them
letters.
Forever, yeah.
I really like that.
They're just timeless, you could do any of these anytime.
Yeah. And complimenting people.
Yeah. So with Mika, where'd you get your shirt from?
Hollister.
Cute. I love that. Not sponsor, guys. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. But Parsa, where'd you get your shirt from?
My shirt, this is actually also from Hollister.
Very nice, very nice. So, yeah, just complimenting little things about their appearance makes them feel oh, that's super sweet of them to notice that I put effort into this, and that's just really nice.
I love, it's always good to show people that you're
I love getting compliments. It just makes me feel really good about myself. And so we already kind of covered this, but giving them something from the heart, so that kind of ties into gift giving and how you made her a magazine.
Something handmade like that, and you put
those gifts
time and effort.
Stick forever, and yeah, it's just really meaningful to do stuff like that.
Because I feel for the most part, you can just go to a store and buy some a gift card or flowers or anything, but when you actually spend time on it and think about what do they really want and really spend time in making it your own, it's actually really cute.
I completely agree. And also taking them out somewhere, for example, maybe taking them out to lunch or something. Just
Ooh, that's
fun.
a really cute idea.
I love doing that. That's just
or maybe going to the mall. We're actually at the mall, guys, right now. A little scenery change. We love going out. We're recording our podcast. That's somewhere fun.
Yeah,
for fresh air. It's cute.
We don't usually record other than school, but but it's really nice to just go somewhere else and do something fun. So even like if you're not just like taking them out, like you can like a small thing you can do is definitely listening to them actively, and that kind of ties in with gift giving. So like when you listen to them, you really understand like stuff about them and their personality, so it makes you like a better gift giver too.
And you just get to understand the person better, and it makes them feel respected, and respect is such a big thing.
Yeah, especially in friendships and just social relationships in general. Also, doing something they enjoy for them. So like, do you have an example of that, Parsa?
Doing something that you enjoy.
That they enjoy.
And doing something that they enjoy. Yeah. So for example, maybe bowling. I'll use that example because for me, I'm actually not the biggest fan of bowling. Are you?
Not really. Like, I wouldn't choose to do that, but if someone took me, I would have fun.
But a lot of my friends do enjoy bowling, and so for them, I would do it. So I think that's like an example.
Yeah, it makes them feel like, oh, even though they don't like it, they would do that for me. So it just kind of strengthens the friendship and respect as we were talking about. So also,
like those sacrifices.
Yeah, for sure. And also like helping them out with anything they ask for. Like obviously not if it's like a bad thing, but just helping them out and being constructive with them, which is like really important to sustaining a friendship because that can really help your interactions. And also, this is kind of important. Just saying thank you for like having these like relationships. Like thank you for this compliment. Thank you for all the things you do for me. You know?
Again, showing respect and showing them that you actually care and are listening.
So also how to show appreciation to yourself, because we obviously care about like building up your self-confidence.
It's really important to show appreciation to others, like how we just talked about ways of giving back, and it's also important to show appreciation to yourself because you're important and you should be happy for what you got going on.
Yeah, you should be respected just as much as other people are respected. So honestly, all of this is like valuing yourself, obviously putting yourself at like a high bar, like you respect yourself a lot, just like building up that self-respect.
I would say actually ties back to our second episode, self-esteem, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would completely agree. So like a lot of this,
make sure you guys go watch our episodes if you haven't already. We're working really hard, and follow us on socials. We have Instagram and TikTok at health.illusion.
Yeah. Also positive self-talk, like basically
like affirmations,
like saying daily affirmations. That's obviously like helped a lot of people. Like just saying that you are good enough is like really helpful to deal with a lot of the stress in your life.
It just helps you it's like a reminder, you know?
Yeah, it's like a reminder that you are enough as a person. Accepting who you are. So
that can be a challenging thing to do.
Yeah, because
it's easier said than done.
I used to struggle with like changing myself to fit how others act, and like I was like a real big people pleaser. But you just have to accept yourself for who you are, because if you do that, then you'll be more free to be yourself. And like if you're yourself, you'll find friends who appreciate you for yourself, which like makes your friendship better.
For sure. And that's kind of going back into what we talked about in our earlier episodes. The energy you give out into the universe is the energy you receive.
That's been a big theme this month. For sure.
Everything's connecting back to like the self-confidence theme of the month.
So also gratitude journaling and like saying gratitude. So gratitude journaling is like when you write things that you're thankful for. And honestly, that's like really helpful sometimes. Like when you forget what's really like going well in your life, I think it's important to start gratitude journaling.
Should we say what we're thankful for?
Yeah.
So me personally, I'm thankful for rest, sleep. With school and work and everything going on, it can be tiring. So I'm really thankful for the time to get a rest. And I'm also really thankful for my friends like you, because it just makes life so much more enjoyable.
I completely
And I'm also really thankful for my education, to go to such a good school and meet such amazing people.
For sure. So I'm thankful for my mother and my father. So they've obviously brought me into this world, and they've just supported me so much through all my struggles and my successes. So that's like really important. And I'm also thankful for my friends, such as you.
So, I love you with Mika.
I love you, Parsa. See, that was such a sweet moment.
Right? Sometimes you just have to show appreciation.
Yes, exactly. And like, honestly, when I choose friends, they like really like help out, and they understand who I am, and they really listen to me actively, which is important. And honestly, I'm also thankful for education, just like Parsa said, because I know a lot of people don't have like the means to have such a good education. I feel like sometimes us living in like this so-called rich area, like we sometimes take that for granted. And like honestly, it's really important to remember how important education is.
100%. That was so sweet. I also want to actually add one more since you did. I'm actually really thankful for the support from my parents. I am not the closest with my parents, but they're so supportive of everything I do. And it's just so sweet, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So next, as you guys know, Moni is our editor. We love you, Moni. Hi, Moni. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Like, obviously, she isn't in our episodes, but she's still
due to
really
scheduling issues. Due to scheduling issues, she's not in the episodes themselves, but she still helps out behind the scenes with editing.
Yeah, she works really hard.
Yes,
like,
without her, we would not be able to
out.
do this. And so we asked her the same question, what she's thankful for, and so we just wanted to share those for her.
So she is thankful for family, friends, and food. And low-key, I'm thankful for all of those as well.
Yeah. So shout out to Moni. We love you.
Love you. And do you want to start going into manifestation? Yeah,
so I want to just introduce manifestation first before we go into dive deeper into what we wrote. So manifestation is just a really important technique to use. And I'll get into understanding it and we're really defining manifestation. But first of all, it's important to be thankful for what you have currently, you know? You have to be like, okay, I have this, I have that. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to be in the shoes I have. And even if it doesn't seem that way, there are people who don't have what you have and everyone's struggling with their own things. So just be thankful for what you have. And once you're content with what you have and the place you are in life, because if you're always trying to achieve more and not in a good way, you know, not in like a ambitious wanting the best for you way, in a way that you're just not really happy with what you've succeeded with in life, then you're honestly gonna always have the unhappy feelings, you know? So it's always good to be grounded and content with what you have. And then I think it's really important to manifest for more. So manifestation is just a technique to bring more into your life. So once you're happy with what you have, I think it's important to be like, okay, how can I get more? Because you always want the better for yourself.
Yeah,
you always want to level up and get more
like
things.
Leveling up is extremely important. Like being content with what you have is obviously important, but also reaching for what you also like want to continue to
And the thing is, you can't like grow without first being content and grounded in what you have, you know?
They all like connect and they're all like intertwined and intersected in this way. Yeah.
So I think I want to start about talking what even is manifestation. I think I'm going to define it. So manifestation is the process of materializing goals through certain actions. You turn your ideas into reality. So manifestation is the technique you use to gain experiences, physical objects, anything you want in life. More money, financial stability, friendships, romantic relationships, anything.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree. So, how do we actually turn our ideas into reality, Parsa?
That's a great question. Let's talk about some of the techniques. I'm going to start off with being clear with your goals. When you're manifesting, you want to be really, really specific with what you want. What's the timeline? How are you going to get there? Who's going to be involved with your goals?
So like setting up the timeline and track of how your goal is going to be.
You want to be really specific. If you don't know specifically what you want, the manifestation is not going to work. And that's a really big key detail you have to remember with that. Another one would be, so yeah, you have to be really clear with your goals. Now, how to manifest more in your life. So there's different types of manifestation. One of the most common ones I would say is journaling. So do you want to talk a little bit about journaling? Have you ever journaled before?
Sort of. Like I've like written stuff down. I've like basically talked about some of the things I wanted to do. Like I have kind of notes on what exactly I want to achieve by the end of my high school career and stuff like that.
And that's exactly manifestation. So as you can see, we talked about journaling a little bit earlier in the episode when we were talking about thankfulness. Journaling is a technique that can be used for anything, just getting your feelings out. And so in this specific scenario, it can be for talking about what you're thankful for from your day, or as we're currently talking about, how to manifest for more. So it's really important to be specific with your goals and then journal, write them down what you want.
Yeah, I completely agree. So what else? Because I know journaling isn't for everyone.
So some other options you could do if you're more on the creative side, you can make a vision board.
Ooh, I've seen those. They're like really nice.
You can look on Pinterest for ideas or Google or even YouTube, anywhere, any social media. Vision boards are super, super cute. And so what is a vision board? Do you want to quickly give?
Yeah. So like basically you have like pictures and stuff of like what you want to achieve. So like, for example, for like a career, it could be like a picture of a doctor and a picture of like an internship and stuff like that. And you've like basically connect it into a timeline, I guess.
Yeah. So vision boards can be both digital and physical. So if you want to make a digital one, you can make a Pinterest board. So you just scroll, look for inspiration on what you want in life.
Yeah, and then just like make one of those boards.
Yeah. Or if you want to make a physical one, you can then print out those photos, get a board, like a poster board, or what are those called? Like the cork boards or something, like those boards that are made out of
bulletin
cork?
boards?
Yeah. You can get those and then just pin the photos on there. So there's so many different ways to make them. And so one thing I like to do when I'm making my vision boards, if I'm making a physical or even a digital one on Pinterest, what I like to do is I like to break into sections. So I'll find photos for financial life. So how do I want my financial situation to look like? I'll find photos that with lots of money, expensive places I want to go to, always look for the best. For relationships, maybe I'll look for cute date ideas I really want to go on, or vacation. Maybe I personally really want to go to Europe, Italy.
Me too. Like I share that. And I also really want to go to like the islands on the Caribbean and stuff.
Ooh, that sounds so pretty. Yeah. So maybe I'll find photos from there,
For sure. And like obviously career goals. So for me, I really want to be a doctor. So I would put pictures of like a doctor checking up on a patient, like different like medical books and stuff like that.
And you can make an aesthetic.
Yeah, and like obviously adding college is also important, especially as a high schooler.
Yeah. You know what I also like to do? Instead of just photos, I like to add inspirational quotes to mine. So I like to add cute little quotes that really have a meaning that I want.
Ooh, yeah. Something that can really motivate you to continue to push forward.
And so what I like to do, if I have a physical one, I like to put it somewhere near my bed. So I put mine in my bedroom, obviously, and I like to put it on a wall near my bed. So that way every morning when I wake up, I can look directly at my vision board and I can remind myself about my goals.
Like it helps you get energized for the next day. I completely agree.
So it's a way to manifest and then once you achieve your goals, I'm just really passionate about vision boards, because I just think they're so cute and artsy, So once you achieve what you want from your vision board, you can like kind of cross it off or take the photo off. And every year you can make a new vision board. So at the end of the year, or really even you can make a monthly one, with like smaller monthly goals.
That's really cool, honestly. So let's move on from vision boards.
Okay, yeah.
Wishes. I love to make wishes at 11:11. I'm so superstitious.
Me too. And I actually want to talk about that. Thank you for reminding me. Because for me, so for the school that we go to, it's a whole application process. It's a government magnet high school, and so you have to apply to get in. It's very prestigious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, so as I said, our school is really prestigious. And so for me, when I was applying through the application process last year, every single time for, I would say about 6 months, honestly, I was really dedicated to getting into the school, and I'm so happy I did so I can meet you.
Yes.
But every single time, whenever it was 11:11, I would always make the same wish. I will get accepted.
Yes.
I will get accepted. And I think it honestly really works. When you repeat something back to yourself like that, again, going off of the different like techniques, you could journal that, like, I will get accepted to my dream school, whatever your dream school is. But when you manifest like that and you say it out loud, so every time it's 11:11, I make a wish, I will get accepted. It manifested. It worked. Obviously, I put a lot of hard work into it. It's not just making the wish, but making the wish puts the energy out in the universe.
Yeah, for sure. Affirmations. So I feel like we already kind of covered this.
Yeah,
like,
we'll go over really quickly.
Positive self-talk.
Yeah.
Just saying that you're good enough.
I am worth it. I am confident. I am pretty. I'm smart. Next one, meditation. So.
Ooh, that's a really good one. And it's really connected back to my culture because like everyone in my culture meditates.
That's really good. And I feel like it's honestly really healthy for your body to just relax.
Yeah, it helps you get your mind off of everything, which is really important.
So I don't meditate as much as I probably should because I feel like it's really relaxing. Do you want to talk about it a little bit? Like, what are some of the benefits?
Meditating is like basically just taking your mind off of everything and just calming yourself down. So basically the benefits is just coming back to everything with like a fresh mind.
Yeah. It just really helps you unwind. When you're meditating, you can say those positive things back to you, back to yourself.
So, law of assumption. Do you want to talk about that part?
Yes. Law of assumption. So it's something that I learned about recently and I wanted to share with you guys because I think it's a really important shift in mindset. So a law of assumption is basically saying that you don't want to attract what you want. You want to attract what you are. So what that means is instead of saying, I really want to be smart, I really want to go to Hawaii for vacation, for example. I really wish I had more money and I was financially stable. I really wish I had a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I really wish I had more friends to go to parties with. Instead of saying, I wish I was this, I wish I was that. Instead of attracting what you want to attract what you are. So it's the shift in mindset. So instead you want to say, I am smart. I am going to Hawaii for vacation. I will go to these parties with friends.
Ooh, I like that a lot, actually.
I'm very abundant, you know?
Putting yourself out there. So, like, taking small steps every day. I feel like that just means, like, getting to your goal inch by inch and breaking it down into micro steps.
So that's kind of going with be clear with your goals. You want to first be specific with what your goals are. And then after, you want to break your goals down to maybe monthly goals or weekly goals, depending on the timeline of your goal. And then from there, each day you can do a step towards your goal. So can I give an example for that?
Yeah, sure.
So an example that I want to use about breaking your goals down and putting yourself out there. For example, I have really bad social anxiety. So even just complimenting someone I don't know or talking to someone new or going to a store, like ordering, it can be really hard for me.
For sure.
And so what I like to do is I like to break it down small steps. So maybe I want to go to some party or somewhere or wear something new. So for example, if I want to wear a new piece of clothing, what I will do is first day, I'll just wear something normal. I won't even wear the piece. I'll wear something I'm comfortable with, Second day, okay, I'm going to wear the piece. I feel comfortable, wear something I'm good in, so now I want to actually wear the piece. So, for example, if it's a top, I'll wear the top. So what I'll do is I'll wear the top, and then I'll wear pants, and the rest of my outfit will be things that I'm comfortable with. I won't do a brand new outfit completely, because then I'll feel really out of place. So I'll just change one piece at a time. So I'll do a new top, comfortable clothing for the rest, pieces that I'm good with, and I know make me feel good. And I'll go to a place that I'm comfortable with. So maybe I'm not comfortable with a party, so I'll go to like a coffee shop that I always go to regularly. The next day, maybe I'll decide, okay, I really like this top. I'm going to wear it a few more times. The next day, you know what? I want to wear some new pants. So I'll wear new pants. So now my whole outfit is new, but I'm already comfortable in the top, so it's just the pants. And then you kind of just build yourself to that exposure of just putting yourself out there.
Exposure is really important.
Yeah, and then so maybe the next day you'll be like, okay, I want to go to the party now with my outfit that originally I was never comfortable with, but now I am.
Yeah, for sure. I love that repeated exposure principle. Yeah. Let's go over making an alter ego.
So the last thing I want to talk about is making an alter ego. So what do I mean about making an alter ego? So for example, what I like to do is I'll make a list. So on a piece of paper or on your notes app, just quickly open it and make a list. You're going to make 2 lists. The first list, you're going to write down your current character traits. So maybe I'm shy, maybe I'm anxious.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Maybe I'm struggling to keep up with my financial...
maybe procrastinating schoolwork.
Yes. So then you're going to make another list. And that list is going to be your alter ego, your other version. You're going to be like, okay, how would my alter ego be? My alter ego, she's fearless. She's confident. She doesn't procrastinate. She's very smart and she prioritizes school above anything else.
I really like that one.
Yeah. So you just write down your alter ego, a list of how you want to be.
And then you just take steps to get there as a person.
And when you write down a visual, visually, when you physically write something down to see, it's easier. You know what I mean? 'Cause you can physically see the difference and then you can work towards it.
I really like that.
Yeah.
So let's understand manifestation. So understanding manifestation. So you have to understand that you just can't wish for something to happen and just, it's not going to magically happen. So
Yes.
with Parsa and him like wishing to get into the school, like he just didn't do that and put in no effort for the admissions. Like obviously he put in work and stuff, and
I studied.
Yeah, he studied, he worked hard, and that's why he's going to the school he is today.
You have to understand, when you do these techniques, when you just journal, if you just do affirmations, if you just meditate, by themselves, nothing is going to happen. You can't just make a wish and expect, oh, the next day, I'm financially stable. I'm in a relationship. That's not how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Manifestation, it just puts your energy out there. It's a technique.
It's a technique to help you feel more confident in the steps you're taking towards your action.
Manifestation just simply puts your energy out in the universe, and then once your energy is out there, you have to take those steps every day to work towards your goal, and that's how manifestation works. It's a whole process. It's a cycle.
Okay.
So another thing I want to talk about is when you're manifesting new and better things for yourself, you honestly have to get used to the other old things failing. So how do you make room for new things if you have old things in your life? If you want something better for yourself, you can't just be attached to the bad things. So when you're manifesting, you have to expect and you have to be ready for some old relationships to fall out. Maybe you're going to get fired or you're going to have to quit. But that just means better things are waiting for you because you're manifesting for better things. So then your relationships will grow back and you'll have better ones. You'll get a better work life and you'll be more financially stable.
So like getting rid of the old to make room for the new.
100%. That's a really great way to put it.
So I think that's all the time we have for this episode today.
That's all we have. Thank you so much for listening. Again, episodes come out weekly. And this is Health Illusion signing out.
And tune in for next month's episodes. Bye!